Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Tuesday, March 1st. We got a 6-game slate. We're going to jump right in. We're going to start with Luka Magic, 12K, absolutely. Kyrie in play. Trae Young is in play. What I tell you last game, I told you always try to pay attention to the fantasy stats and real life stats. I told you he was top 10 in points and top 10 in assists. He put up 41 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 66 fantasy points. So I hope you guys paid attention to my videos. I mean the people that do watch the videos. If you listen to the video, then you would have known that Trae Young was a good play. Van Fleet, if he plays, he's in play. Brooklyn is trash. Westbrook. Well, Irving might play because they're in Toronto, but they're still trash. Westbrook is not in play. Okay, another thing. If I say somebody's not in play, that's because the probability of hitting value is low and that they've been playing very bad for the last few games. So if I say that I'm not playing someone or someone is not a good play and they have a good game, then they have a good game. But don't throw it in my face, because that's not the thing to do. Especially when I give out so many good plays on every video for the people that do listen to the video. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook is absolutely not a good play. If I played 100 lineups, I play Westbrook in zero lineups. Westbrook, 8.3K, last 5 games, 31, 37, 34, 25, and 23. I need to know in the comments at 8,300, which one of them scores is winning you a contest. Reggie Jackson is overpriced. I don't like 8,200 for Reggie Jackson. I don't care if he's playing a high school team. 8,200. I want you to get out your calculators and multiply 8.2 times 6. Let me know what you get. Russell's in play. Brunson's in play. Russell's in play. Brunson's in play. Smart and White. I don't know. Pick your poison. 6,100. They need to hit value. Whoever one you think is going to hit value, you play him. Kevin Porter Jr. His price is decent, but he's not for me. If Schroeder plays for Porter Jr., if he starts for Porter, Schroeder's fine. Dinwiddie, targeting the Lakers, he's fine. Jalen Green, not a price I particularly like, but he's okay. Jordan Poole, you want Clay to be out. Beverly, 4th option out of the starters on Minnesota, I'll pass. Luke Kennard off the bench, 4,600. Listen, a little bit spicy for me, but he could absolutely come off the bench and hit multiple threes. Good luck with that. Malik Monk, as long as Westbrook is playing, this guy's coming off the bench and he's not able to get going. I'm off of him. Raul Neto, I don't like Raul Neto at 4,500, even though the matchup is great. Ish Smith, you want to take a shot at one of them? Have at it. Gary Payton too? Listen, I'm sorry. Gary Payton second? No. Dragic? No. Corey Joseph? No. Rest is trash. Jaylen Brown? You can take a shot at Jaylen Brown. Russell, you could take a shot at. Cunningham, you could take a shot at. Edwards is always viable. Gary Trent Jr., one of many wings on Toronto. Now they have Thaddeus Young, another wing. It's tough. Very tough. Kyrie, no. I'm fading Brooklyn today. That's a personal choice. If you want to play Brooklyn, have at it. I'm really realizing I really got to watch my words now, because, Terrence Mann is 6,200. He's a little pricey, but I guess he's in play. Bogdan's in play. I'm not playing any of these guys down here. They're all trash. No one down here is somebody that I'm going to play in a spot to help me win money. Braun, Braun's in play, Tatum's in play. City Bay is always in play because of the volume of shots he takes. Wiggins in play because there's no Klay Thompson. Marcus Morris is in play. So the mid-range for this slate is trash. I can see that right now. So it's going to take a lot of work putting a decent lineup together. I wish y'all the best of luck with that. Man, this is bad. Avdia, Finney-Smith, not in play for me. Herter, I'll take a shot on. Everybody else, no. Let's go to power forward. Kuzma, now he's 9,200. Wow. Tomorrow's going to be 10K. I don't know. 9,200 for Kyle Kuzma. Alright, listen, take 9,200 times 6. If you think he could pay that off, play him. That's how you got to look at it. Siakam is okay. Not the greatest. Jeremy Grant is okay. Jayshawn Tate, 6,100, I guess. Scotty Barnes, might have to go back to him, but there's a lot of guys on Toronto that do what Scotty Barnes does. That's why I said there's a lot of wings. Some people debate me on that. I'm telling you there's a lot of wings. Gary Trent is a wing. Scotty Barnes is a wing. Siakam is a wing. Achua is a wing that a big that bangs inside, and he likes to play outside. Thaddeus Young now on Toronto. He's a big that could bang inside, and last night he was playing on the outside. Those are wings. If you operate from outside the three-point line, if you catch and shoot from the three-point line, if you catch the ball and go to the hole, dribble to the hole, you're a wing. There's like 6-7 wings on Toronto. That's just the guys that play every day. Listen, Scotty Barnes is cheap enough where you could take a shot at him. And he's fundamentally sound. He's not flashy. He's not sexy. He's not going to hit you with a killer crossover. But he knows how to play. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to score. He knows how to rebound. He knows how to position himself. Scotty Barnes is in play. Al Horford. Listen, Al Horford is okay, but he's not needed tonight. Gallinari, no. Kelly Olynyk, no. Carmelo, no. Not playing any Lakers outside of LeBron. The Lakers are not a good team. Kuminga, if he started. Vanderbilt, not so much. Maxi Kleber, if you're feeling lucky, if he started. I mean, this is a real shit show tonight. I keep saying Sengun, if he started, he gets no love. Aren't bad teams supposed to be seeing what their rookies got? How the hell are you going to see what Sengun has playing in 14, 18, and 16 minutes? And I don't want to hear about foul trouble. One foul, two fouls. My man's giving you 18.25 fantasy points, 23 fantasy points in 18 and 16 minutes, but you can't find time to play him. Whatever, man. NBA is a joke. There's nobody here I want to play. Cat is in play, especially on a slate like tonight when there's a lot of trash. Wood is in play. Bobby Williams is in play. I'm off of Drummond. I'm done with Drummond. I watched the game last night. I didn't see if he got hurt. Well, he did get hurt. I didn't see that part. Alright, well, he's not feeling well. So don't play Drummond. Collins, if there's no Collins, you want to play Capella. Zubac, I keep saying they may not need Zubac for certain matchups, but look, 31, 23, 18, and 34. How are you supposed to know How are you supposed to know when to play Zubac if you could play anywhere from 18 minutes to 34 minutes? That's the problem with the NBA. In the 90s, I knew how many minutes Luke Longley was playing. I knew how many minutes Tony Kukoc was playing. I know how many minutes Scottie Pippen was playing. I knew how many minutes Michael Jordan was playing. I knew how many minutes Alonzo Mourning was playing. I knew how many minutes Larry Johnson was playing. This NBA, you don't know shit. It's hard to be a good DFS player if you don't know how many minutes your players are playing. I know they were running Hartenstein, 14 minutes, 25 minutes, 28, and 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't, listen, the Lakers are a scrappy team, but I don't know if Ty Lue's the greatest coach in the world. I don't know. Let's continue. Kevon Looney going to play 20. That's not what I want from center. I don't want a 20-minute opportunity player at center. When I say opportunity player, Kevon Looney doesn't take shots. He gets like lobs and he gets like putbacks, like scoring opportunities. I'm not playing somebody like that at center. I'm not doing that. So, good luck with it. Good luck. Listen, it's March 1st. We start fresh today, and this slate is trash. But listen, you gotta really get creative tonight. So you got, if Collins is out, I like Collins. If Collins is out, I like Capella. Okay, I like Trae Young. I always like pairing Trae Young with Capella. Now we got to start looking for some value. Even though there really is none, you got to make some. You want Kevin Porter to be out. That's what you want. Yeah, I'm gonna play LeBron today. And at power forward, and this is actually sick. It's gonna absolutely depend on. It's gonna depend on injuries and starting lineups. Last man in. This is what I'm looking at right now. And as the day goes on, and as people get injured and people start and whatnot, then I'll adjust this. But right now, this is what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go to FanDuel. If you're new here, this is what we do. We break down NBA slates every single day. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, and let YouTube know that you appreciate what I'm doing here. We're gonna start with point guard on FanDuel. Luka 10-8, he's fine. Curry's fine. Trae Young looks great. Russell is good. Cunningham is fine. Reggie Jackson looks better. Westbrook is down to 6,600, and at the fantasy points he's been producing, he's barely still hitting value at 6,600. Westbrook should be a $5,600 player. When Westbrook hits $5,600, somebody give me a call. Marcus Smart is okay, not for me. Seth Curry, not for me. Do you think the Nets will play better in Toronto, possibly without Drummond? Nah, I'm all for that. And I know Kyrie might be coming back for this game, but I'm all for Brooklyn. They're not a good team. Kyrie's a good player. They're not a good team. Imagine playing fantasy to get fantasy points, but playing people on bad teams. How do you think teams get assists and rebounding and open shots and fast break? How do you think they do that on good teams? Brunson's in play. You want to take a shot at White, have at it. Dinwiddie's in play because of the matchup. Actually, to be honest with you, Dallas is going to blow the roof off the Lakers. If you want to stack Mavericks, you could do that. Now that I think of it. Alright, so you know what we're going to do? Let's change this. This is what we're going to do. Because I know exactly what's going to happen. We're playing Luka. We're playing Brunson. And we're playing Dinwiddie. And then if you want to run it back, it's going to be hard to run it back with Braun. You run it back with Braun, something like that, and then look for value. That's what we're going to do. You got to get creative with this game. I know people come here and look for me to just like, you know, give them lineups, but on a slate like tonight, you got to get creative. You know what I'm saying? So, figure it out. Where was I? Alright, Russell's in play, Cade Cunningham's in play, Reggie Jackson looks better, Brunson's in play, Dinwiddie's in play, Schroeder you prefer to start, Jalen Green's in play, Neto's pricey, Poole's in play, prefer him to start, Goran Dragic no, Ish Smith is pricey, Beverly is 4th option, 5th option, so figure that out. Patty Mills, not for me. The rest of this is trash. Let's go to shooting guard. Luka, I'm playing. Jaylen Brown, D'Angelo Russell, Cunningham, Bogdanovich in play. Bogdanovich always looks pricey, but there's no Collins. If there's no Collins, go ahead and play Bogdan. Or I should say Bogdan's a better play. I gotta watch my words now. If I say play somebody and they don't have a good game, people are going to be crying. So, you know how it is. You know how it is in the DFS community. Edwards is absolutely in play. Trent's in play. Marcus Smart, okay, not for me. Terrence Mann, can take a shot at. Brunson, in play. Bruce Brown, he had a good game last night. He's still trash. Bruce Brown is not a good fantasy player. If you want to play him, have at it. Enjoy. Schroeder, you want him to start, like I said before. Cam Thomas, Kyrie should be back, off of him. Kevin Huerter's in play. I don't play Peyton anymore. Ish Smith, you want to take a shot, have at it. Luke Kennard, take a shot. Malik Monk, coming off the bench, absolutely not. And the rest of this is trash. Braun's in play. Tatum's in play. Kuzma, Brown in play. Sadiq Bey is in play. Marcus Morris is in play. Scotty Barnes looks amazing. Don't look for him to have the game he had last night. Don't do that. Don't game chase. He's still a good play. Wiggins should be fine. Covington's coming off the bench. I like that. Finney Smith. Hey, they're playing the Lakers. They might have Finney Smith out there looking like Vince Carter. So, if you want to play him, have at it. Siakam's in play. Bobby Williams is pricey, but he's in play. I don't know if you watch Celtics games. Bobby Williams, aka Robert Williams, has been playing a lot better, especially from outside the 3-point line. As far as like playing like Horford, being like a point center, they play through Robert Williams, so pay attention to that. He's included in a lot of the sets, so he's not just a big man that stays by the rim. He's been playing a little bit like Al Horford. Al Horford's been rubbing off on him. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just watch the last couple Boston games. But Robert Williams is absolutely in play. Christian Wood is a little bit cheap. You don't expect Zubac to really stop him. Al Horford, no real need for Al Horford. You play Al Horford when there's no Bobby Williams. Plus, Al Horford was on the minutes limits the last game, so pay attention. Jeremy Grant's in play. Marcus Morris is in play. Achu's coming off the bench. He's not bad, but you rather play Scotty Barnes who's starting. James Johnson, no. Isaiah Stewart, no. Olynyk, no. Kleber, they're playing the Lakers. If he starts, you can take a shot. The Lakers make everybody look good. No Kevin Looney and no Vanderbilt this time. Otto Porter doesn't play a lot of minutes. Boucher, Thaddeus Young, virtually the same player. The rest of this is trash. Let's go to listen. This slate is trash. So let's make sure we're all on the same page. This is not a good slate. It's gonna take a lot of creativity to. It's gonna take a lot of creativity to make this work. So good luck with that. Cats in play. Clint, Capella's in play. You prefer Collins out. No Zubac for me. No Gafford. None of that. None of this fodder. None of this. Nope. None of it. Garza, no, none of it. None of it. So you gotta make a lineup with what you got. You understand what I'm saying? It's like trying to make a dinner with a can of Spam. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got much, but you gotta make it work. So I'm probably alright, let me do this. I'm going Bronny. I'm going Luka. I'm going Brunson. I'm going Capella. 5,100. And my value play, Scotty Barnes. This is what I'm doing. Luka, Brunson, LeBron, Scotty Barnes, and Capella. Obviously, if you're in Patreon, you'll get this. You'll get the updated lineup. If you're gonna use this lineup, you're gonna have to get real creative making it work. So, this is what I'm going with, and it's gonna take a lot of creativity. So, you guys have y'all work cut out for you. It is March 1st. If you're interested in complete lineups, full lineups before updated, you can jump on the Patreon. We're starting fresh today. I have a deal for my current Patreons that came from last month. They get all sports included in the tier that they're already in. If you're interested in something like that, DM me on Twitter. The rest of you, I know you guys are pretty sharp. I wish you the best of luck tonight. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you're new. Thumbs up on your way out. Hit the bell. All these things matter because if the video doesn't get, if you're watching the video but you're not liking it, then YouTube thinks that people don't like the video. They stop circulating it, and then at some point, this is gonna stop. So you gotta make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And that's just honesty. It's like, this is YouTube. That's how these things work. You understand what I'm saying? So, good luck in your festivities tonight, and have a good day.